Good evening, and welcome to News Pulse. I'm your host, Avery Rosenfeld. The SUNY New Paltz campus is home to many students. As of fall 2022, there were 6,090 undergraduate students. Every day you can look around and see students enjoying themselves, walking with friends, and generally having a good daily life. For students with disabilities or injuries that affect their abilities to walk, getting around campus can be quite a hassle. From side door entrances to spiral ramps, getting around just isn't easy for people who are handicapped. We have Sarah Sachs in the field with more information.
Thanks, David. We are here at Capon Hall, one of the dorms here on the SUNY New Paltz campus. While there is a ramp to get inside of the building, you are only limited to the first floor as there is no elevator. There is a wheelchair lift that leads into the main lounge. However, it might be out of order based on its condition. We tried to ask Residence Hall Department, which is located inside of Capon Hall, on whether or not the lift worked or not, and we were met with aggravated and hostile responses. This isn't the only building on campus that has had problems with its accessibility resources. The Smiley Art Building's elevator is currently out of order. These things break down all of the time, and unfortunately for the people on campus who need them, they just have to wait until it gets fixed. And no one really knows how long that will take.
My name is Katie, and I'm a freshman. I'm lucky enough to be in a dorm with an elevator. It goes out sometimes.
My name is Dennis. It was like 2 years ago that I got my leg messed up when I was playing basketball and I had to get crutches. And I was living in Capon. I could not get up the stairs. I remember I had to grab my friend's shoulder and hop on with one leg. It was bad. And I was just like, yo, how do they not have an elevator? Come on. Imagine if I at least had a leg. Imagine if I had a wheelchair.
My building, there's 3 entrances, but they all lock at 11. So the only way I can go in is the front door, which doesn't make a lot of sense, and there's stairs leading up to it.
Do you know of a way to get into the dining hall if you're wheelchair bound or if you can't go upstairs?
Yeah, there's no way. How are you gonna go up that stairs? It's like a narrow path.
That's a really good question that I don't know the answer to. I don't think there is any accessible way.
Thank you, Sarah. If you're relying on the interactive map to get around campus, it hasn't been updated in nearly 5 years, as it still has the old names of the buildings, so it is not very reliable, to say the least. While there are things around campus that may not work, the disability department does its best to make sure that students' needs are met. More on this after the break.
I'm 5'11", barely 5'4".
I weigh about 170 pounds.
Brown eyes. Blue eyes.
Brown hair.
Gray hair.
I'm a baseball fanatic.
I'm a wife.
A mom.
A sister.
And a grandfather.
I'm a bodybuilder.
I'm a research analyst.
Small business owner.
Teacher.
Dance fitness instructor.
Film and television actor.
I'm an office clerk.
I'm a copywriter.
I'm a veteran.
I have a prosthetic leg.
I have multiple sclerosis.
I have lupus.
Cerebral palsy.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
I'm blind.
And I'm working in a job I love.
I love. Because I was given a chance.
Because I was given a chance.
To contribute my skills and talents.
To show my disability is only one part of who I am.
Who I am.
Who I am.
At work, it's what people can do that matters.
For more information, visit whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
Welcome back. We sat down with Ashley Guerrero, the director of the Disability Resource Center, to get some insight into this department, how it works, and how accessibility focuses on campus is being shifted. Over to Ashley with more information.
My name is Ashley Guerrero. I'm the director of the Disability Resource Center. I've been with the Disability Resource Center since 2015. I started as services coordinator and then became assistant director and now director since March of last year. Our office facilitates academic accommodations for students with disabilities. Most students who apply for housing accommodations are applying on the basis of a mental health disability, so they aren't in need of physical access to the space. So there are dorms on campus that have better accessibility depending on the student's needs. It's important that students understand that it's their responsibility to disclose their disability in order to be eligible for accommodations. So first is coming to our office with their documentation. We understand that there are different barriers that a student may have to obtaining maybe a standard of documentation that we would like to see them have. So we are flexible with that depending on the student's needs. We do our best to work with Res Life, and they're very responsive when the need arises. We are moving in the right direction in terms of prioritizing the needs on campus. One of the things that happens when you come into a new role like this is you have a chance to assess what's working and what isn't working, and bring voices to the table that maybe haven't been really given a chance to speak. The DRC is a partner. We also have goals of improving things, and that we're here to listen and we're here to engage in a partnership with them for a common good.
Our goal is not to say that SUNY New Paltz is not an accessible campus, it's just that accessibility can be unreliable. Every person on the SUNY New Paltz campus should be able to get around just as easy as the next. Let's talk about it, make some changes. Until then, I've been David Rosenfeld, and this is News Pulse. Have a wonderful evening.